Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Friday, June 4th, 2021. Taking a little break from the day job here. And this video is called Good Routine. Good routine. It's just a little trying to be somewhat positive and constructive here. And yes, this is from the Food Ranger. I like to support some of my favorite YouTube channels by buying their merch. I don't have any merch, so maybe someday. I don't know. I don't care. What's been going on? I have been busy, of course, always busy with the day job. I took a little time off this week and drove over to Des Moines. So I bought my mom a new computer, and she was on a pretty old one, and it was pretty slow. It had the old SATA drive. It was on Windows 7. And so I got her a nice little HP desktop. They're really kind of tiny now. I thought about getting her an all-in-one, but the all-in-ones with 8 gigs they were like nearly $900. If I could buy a super detuned one for like $350, I'm not putting her in that. So I just got a new little HP desktop, picked it up at Best Buy and hooked right up. She's still got the VGA monitor. That works fine. And then moved everything over. Made sure everything works because, people like to have their routine, good routine. And so there for the afternoon and got that taken care of and drove back. And so that's good. That's good. Get them set up, And I got another computer around here, one of my daughter's older computers that I'm going to kind of rehab and turn it into something for me because I'm still on Windows 7. It still works, but it might be time to move on one of these decades, right? I know. Or maybe I should just buy. I'll just repurpose that. That's fine. I've done that I've done that. I've upgraded from Windows 7 to Windows 10. I've cloned hard drives from SATA to SSD. I can do that sort of stuff. So, might as well give it a shot, right? What else have I been doing on the musical and artistic front? Well, continuing to build playlists on multiple platforms. It's just try to do something every single day. Try to make something new every day. Go back in and take a look at see what's not working and see if you can make it a little bit nicer. And of course, everything that I curate, does anything need to be added to it? What about all the different profiles out there? How does everything look? That's why I subscribe to multiple streaming platforms. So I can go out there and see what everything looks like every now and then and make sure that, I'm not doing the wrong things. And so anyway, there's that. And I've been doing some pitches to Spotify for Artists. I got some stuff being released in the future. I'm now kind of, what I'm kind of doing now lately is I used to do about 3 to 4 weeks out as far as new releases for, singles and albums and stuff like that on all the anonymous stuff that I release through the distributors. It's not just Mark Rushton. It's, I release under like 22 other different names, not with any frequency, but they all have their little niche and everything. So I'm starting to schedule that stuff now about 5 to 6 weeks out, preferably about 6 weeks out, singles and things like that. And that way there's a little bit more, because I have a huge stockpile of music out there that I really have got to get out the door. And so, scheduling this stuff way in advance. And then, I get notified. I don't get notified. I have to go back in and check. When do I need to go and make my pitches to the Spotify for Artists curation team and try to get better with writing what they want? You have to look at it as when you're pitching to Spotify for Artists, which I have never gotten a track into a Spotify curated playlist. You have to treat it like, you're scoring an essay against a rubric, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Day job stuff. So what do they want? What is their criteria? What are the boxes that they're checking off? Read it out loud. Read that pitch out loud. See if there's any way that you can improve it. Go over the criteria. So that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. We're refining, getting better at that. I don't know whether it's going to work, whether or not, just I get lucky as far as the numbers game. I don't know. So that's on the music front. I have been making a little bit of new music lately, just a little bit. Yeah, I know I have the stockpile, but on the sports side, continuing to play disc golf regularly. There's a course just like 5 minutes from my house. It's in the woods. It's not the nicest course, but it works. It works. I'm getting better at throwing. I've been playing this for about 2 months now, and the other day I threw in about 225 feet, which is the longest straight distance I have thrown. And so I'm really kind of amazed that I can throw that far. When I started, I think I was throwing maybe 100, 120 feet, maybe. And so I'm already up to 225, and that's great. And just, it's practice makes perfect, right? Good routine, right? Good routine. And, I was out last night. It was in the low 80s. There was a little bit of a breeze. Bugs weren't too bad. So it's like, I could play this through the summer. It's a good old man sport. It's mostly younger people playing it, college age. Of course, I live near a university, but even when I've been outside of the university, it's mostly younger people playing disc golf. And I don't know why I have not seen more older people playing it. It's a good old man sport. It's you got the walk, a little bit of throwing, picking stuff up, going in the weeds as little as possible. And, play 9 holes takes 40, 45 minutes, something like that. I don't try and play those enormous courses with the 800-foot holes or anything like that. I've done that once. That's not a lot of fun. It's a lot of throwing. I like to, make it in, 3, 4, or 5 or 6 and move on. I don't want to be thrown it 12 times. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been into there lately. The pools are opening here. They weren't open last year because for some reason they didn't open. Not sure if I'm going to swim this year. I've always swam. I love swimming, but I don't know what the rules are this year. I can just imagine. So not sure about that yet. I may swim this year. I miss swimming. I really miss swimming. I miss going to the natatorium and just swimming laps. I kind of miss that. But the natatorium is expensive, and I'm sure there's all sorts of ridiculous rules. I'll just swim outdoors. Uh-oh, something just beat me. I better wrap this up here. I've been painting. New paintings. Not happy with what I've been painting. Been trying to aim for a more minimalist approach, but I just started getting back into this a few weeks ago, and it's going to take some time to kind of figure out where I want to go with it. But that's okay. That's the perfect retired person sort of thing for me, anyway. In the future, I will be retired and can devote more time to painting. But for now, it's what does well is the music and the audio recordings. So it is what it is. Other things going on. Well, the lumber shortage is a whole lot of fun. We won't go into that, but the lumber shortages and the ridiculously high that's causing delays. Let's just put it that way. And there's other things causing delays. So just, whatever, try to figure out where you are and find that good routine and try not to stress out about stuff, right? I don't know. So this weekend, what am I going to do? I'm going to probably do a realtor recon. I haven't found a property yet, but they're out there. It's, easy to pick them off the tree. So I'll probably do a realtor recon for artist video and find an interesting property and talk about it. Anyway, that's it for today. It's Friday, June 4th, 2021, and it's sort of check-in, one-way conversation, is this asynchronous? I guess if you left a comment, it would be asynchronous. So anyway, that's it for today, and we'll talk to you later.